To all our VIPs in front of us, the Commandant or Group Commander of the Upper Zone Training Group, Colonel Castillo, sir. The Chief of Staff of the Air Reserve Command, Colonel Pascual, sir. Captain Balagot. He is the Assistant Course Director. Commander Silverio is on mission right now. To my senior officers of the Air Reserve Command, palakpakan po natin. Special mentions to the incoming Vice Commander, Colonel Valeroso, and Colonel Lumboy, Colonel Vicente, Captain Rubia of the Philippine Navy, co-officers in the Upper SCOM, to the graduating students, dependents, and civilian employees, to all of us. My task here is to give you a welcome remark. So welcome to the Air Reserve Command and welcome to the closing ceremony of MOT Class 1-2013. So this is our activity today is another milestone in training because this means we have additional strong 59 strong manpower for the East Avenue Medical Center. Palakpakan po natin. By history, sir, allow me just to appraise everyone that it was year 2000 when the 606 East Avenue Medical Center was affiliated in the Air Reserve Command. And in the year 2002 was their first MOT or military orientation training with 60 students. And then, tumagal konti, 2010, when the second batch of MOT training was conducted. That was during the time of Colonel Leonida. So during that time, yung batch 2 is only numbering about 20 plus. Reason behind, may kasabay pong other MOT training yung time na yon. So I think meron ding arms corps doon, something like that. Naabutan ko po yun kasi bago po ako sa Air Reserve Command during the time as G2. And then, the third batch is your batch. Okay? So, under the leadership now of the Group Commander of ATG, Colonel Castillo, and Captain Albesa, and the rest of the personnel of the Upper Scope Training Group. So now, we now have a total number of 120 personnel now of the 606. So, dumami na, palakpakan po natin yung So, during the affiliation, it was Mr. Orlando Pua was the chief of the East Avenue Medical Center. Now, we have Dr. Roland Cortez as the acting battalion commander of the East Avenue Medical Center. Sir, allow me just to make a special mention. I forgot to mention the presence of Sir Calixto, the admin officer of the East Avenue Medical Center. So, sir, pwede niyo ba sir ako ipagyabang na itong East Avenue Center, itong batch na ito sir, marami silang improvement kasi yung training evolves, gumaganda po ng gumaganda yung training because of the effort of the group commander of the ATG. Okay? So, isa pong uniqueness of this class set is they really had a very nice sequence of training. So, from the start, talagang intact sila. Nagkaroon sila ng magandang bonding and everything, team building and everything. So, ngayon, very close sila sa isa't isa. Pagkasalubong sila talagang very close at napakaganda ng kanilang samahan. Sila rin po yung class na meron magandang training doon sa field training exercise na ginawa sa Ternate, Cavite. Humiram ng maraming equipment dito yung Upper Scope Training Group to include yung shelter hubs. During that time, when I was the commandant of the training school, doon na sila natutulog, walang bubong, walang everything. Pag umulan, wala. But this time, nagkakaroon ng mga, since the training evolves, nagkakaroon ng mga bagong innovations and everything, may shelter hubs na kayo. And this is the only class na nagpunta sa government arsenal. Okay, so kayo yung pumutok ng napakarami At baka mas marami pa kayong ipinutok doon sa mga ibang sundalo nagtitraining ng candidate soldiers. To tell you the truth, mas marami kayong ipinutok doon. Palakpakan niyo po. Okay, so with that, we really have a good reason to gather this afternoon for this very, very important activity, the closing, very significant activity, the closing of MOT Class 01-2012. As a training officer or G8 of the Air Reserve Camp, I'm very happy because your closing today will be my additional output in the training family. For calendar year 2013, we have programmed for MOT training only. But for today, we already have 8 MOT training. We are only third quarter, di pa natatapos ang taon, but we already have 8 MOT training. That is your MOT Class 1. And I forgot to mention the MOT in Dipulog. And all the MOT trainings of the first AFP NGCP Power Division Reserve. Yung NGCP po ay atin na affiliated reserve. Kaya po kami very busy, umiikot po kami nationwide to facilitate and supervise the training of this MOT training. So with that, lahat po yan ay ating achievement. And everything, lahat po yan can be attributed to the idea of our commander, Brigadier General Calonzo. Palakpakan po natin. Bago po ako magtapos, gusto ko lang sabihin na noon, wala po talaga tayong sinusunod na program of instruction. Kung ano lang po yung talent na nagtuturo, yun na po yung ituturo. Ang masama kapag wala siyang talent, walang maituro. But yung mga succeeding years, we are assured na meron mang ituro o wala, meron siyang susundin na parang tinatawag na roadmap because of that program instruction na talagang pinagawa ng ating commander. Kung kayo ay nagpunta sa Arsenal, yan din po ay inaprubahan ng ating commander ng AFP Reserve Command. So napakaganda ng kanyang idea, kaya gumaganda rin yung ating training. So with that, once again, welcome to the AFP Reserve Command and welcome to the closing of MOT Class 1-2013.
We will now come to the presentation of graduate students to be presented by Captain Joel B. Balaba, Cavalry, Philippine Army, Assistant Training Director. To Lieutenant Colonel Melesio Juan Castillo, Infantry, Philippine Army Group Commander, APG, who will subsequently declare them graduates.
Colonel Castillo, sir. As the Assistant Training Director, I have the honor to present to you 59 students of MOT Class 01-2013. Further recommend that they be declared graduates effective this date. By virtue of the authority vested on me as the Group Commander of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Command Group Commander, I hereby declare the 59 service candidates who belongs to MOT Class 01-13 and successfully completed the program of instruction of MOT graduates effective today. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir, and once again, congratulations to the graduates. We shall now come to the distribution of certificates. May we request our keynote speaker for the distribution of certificates to be assisted by Lieutenant Colonel Melesio Juan Castillo, Infantry, Philippine Army.
Sabay tayo na!
Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Command, Counselor Emilio, Aguinaldo, Quezon City, certificate of completion is hereby given to
Lakad pasulong! Had!
Maria Teresa B. Abogadi, Sherilyn C. Aquino, Elmer A. Arcaliana, Jenelyn C. Arce, Ana Maureen S. Aguinaldo, Evangeline D. Adutubo, Luisito L. Bomeo, Shara Q. Braza, Ben Don M. Bois,
Good.
Carlo Jose D. Cabrera, Marie Angeli B. Caranto,
Sabay
Noel
mo.
G. Claveria, Karen Joy Q. Cruz, Evelinda R. Curibang, Neil Dominic C. Tabu, Jed B. Daguito, Mikey Angela J. Diaz, Sonia D. Duenas,
Harap sa kanan. Harap. Dapat pasalong. Good.
Rosario G. Lumangon, Evelyn H. Dunlao, Rosalina G. D. Marietta A. Edegel,
Tayo po. Na.
Jonathan A. Francisco, Melchor A. Gasapo, Emelita B. Grego, Lailani A. Guillermo, Orlando Q. Jacob, Freddie D. Hayel,
Alam sa kanan. Alam. Pasulong. Cut.
Lloyd Stephen G. Jimenez, Filomena D. Pulilon, Amelia B. Iniquito, Annalyn R. La Victoria, Christian L. Lazaro, Edna M. Legaspi, Michael F. Lianves. Barbara Eden P. Mabanto. Aaron Elias E. Mascardo. Ronilo M. Matis.
Sabay tayo. Harap. Harap sa kanan. Harap. Lahat pasulong.
Mona Lisa S. Monteclaro. Maricel M. Nipal. Amir Diaz de Revo. Joel D. Otohan.
Sabay ko po. Na.
Remo D. Palvin. Maureen C. Pangan. Chester V. Pascual. Jason M. Perez.
Sabay tayo. Harap sa kanan. Harap.
Janet M. Pregonero.
Lakad pasulong. Good.
Roel Sernan S. Quirante. Edna Christine D. Reyna. Gertie Ann D. Ruanse. Maria L.B. J. Sakdalan. Grace Q. Sale.
Sabay po.
Teresita P. Santiago. Elmer B. Sartre. Brian Moore T. Sidjango. Miguel Lorenzo S. Impao. Sherilyn S. Tesorero. And Sarah May P. Toquero. And representatives for correspondence of the training requirements for the program of instructions for military aviation training class 01-13 conducted by the AP Reserve Command Training Group Armed Forces in the Philippines Reserve Command from 08 June to 27 September 2013. Given this 27th day of September 2013 and headquarters Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Command, Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Signed, Militia White Castillo, Lieutenant Colonel, Infantry Philippine Army, Group Commander, APG, Quirino S. Colonzo, Brigadier General, AAP Commander. Once again, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. In recognition of their outstanding performances during the training, both academic and physical, following special awards also been presented to deserving graduates. May we again request our keynote speaker for the presentation of special awards to be assisted by Lieutenant Colonel Valencia White Castillo, Infantry, Philippine Army, Group Commander. Headquarters Armed Forces of the Philippines, Reserve Command Camp General Emilio, Aguinaldo, Quezon City, dated 27 September 2013. Award or marksmanship badge pursuant to paragraph 33, section 2, chapter 2, Armed Forces of the Philippines Regulation G 131-053, General Headquarters, AFP, dated 0 July 1986. As revised, the marksmanship badge is hereby awarded to the following named students of Military Orientation Training Class 01-13 for taking up the basic rifle marksmanship training and basic regular proficiency firing at the Government Arsenal Department of National Defense, Limay, Bataan, dated 24 September 2013. As expert, Reservist Candidate Sherilad S. Tesorero. Following are the subscribers. Reservist Candidate Evangeline D. Atutubo. Reservist Candidate Karen Joy Q. Cruz. Reservist Candidate Evelinda Art Ribang. Reservist Candidate Neil Dominic C. Tabu. Reservist Candidate Jed B. Dogido. Reservist Candidate Evelyn H. Dumlao. Reservist Candidate Rosalina G. D. Reservist Candidate Philomena G. Milon. And Reservist Candidate Aaron Elias E. Mascam. For marksman, Reservist Candidate Maria Teresa P. Abogati. Reservist Candidate Jeneline R. C. Arce. Reservist Candidate Ana Maureen S. Aguinaldo. Reservist Candidate Luisito L. Balmeo. Reservist Candidate Benjon M. Buag. Reservist Candidate Carlo Jose D. Cabrera. Reservist Candidate Marie Angeli P. Caranto. Reservist Candidate Joel G. Claveria. Reservist Candidate Mikey Angela J. Diaz. Reservist candidate Melchor A. Gastapo. Reservist candidate Emilio B. Griego. Reservist candidate Lailani A. Guillermo. Reservist candidate Amelia B. Caniquito. Reservist candidate Christian L. Lazaro. Reservist candidate Annalyn R. Lapitoria. Reservist candidate Edna Emily Gasby. Reservist candidate Barbara Eden B. Mabanta. Reservist candidate Maricel M. Nipal. Reservist candidate Amir Diaz Nuevo. Reservist candidate Joel D. Otoman. Reservist candidate Maureen C. Pangan. Reservist candidate Cristela B. Pascual. Reservist candidate Jason M. Perez. Reservist candidate Janet R. Pegonero. Reservist candidate Edna Christine B. Reyna. Reservist candidate Gurley Ann D. Ruanse. Reservist candidate Grace Q. Sager. Reservist candidate Elmer B. Southend. And Reservist candidate Brian Martinez as Jungle. By command of Brigadier General Alonso. Official Ernesto M. Pascual, Colonel of Philippine Orbiter Support Chief of Staff. Bernardo C. Perez of the Current Philippine Army, Acting Command Adjutant. For graduating number 3 in class of 59 students with a general average of 92.45%, a letter of commendation is given to reservist candidate Carlos D. Cabrera. For graduating number 2 in class of 59 students with a general average of 92.5%. A letter of commendation is given to reservist candidate Ana Maureen S. Arnaldo. For graduating number 1 in class of 59 students with a general average of 92.6%. A letter of commendation is given to candidate Shara Q. Prasa. For obtaining the highest rating in physical fitness test, female category, throughout the duration of training, the Physical Proficiency Award is hereby presented to reservist candidate Emilio B. For obtaining the highest rating in physical fitness male category throughout the duration of training, the physical fitness is hereby presented to Reservist candidate Carlo Jose Cabrera with a strength average of 165%. And last but not the least, for exemplary performance of duty as class president of military orientation training class 01-13, the leadership award is hereby presented to reservist candidate Teresita P. Santiago. Thank you very much, sir, and once again, congratulations to the awardees. At this point, may we call in reservist candidate Teresita P. Santiago, the class president, for her impressions.
Brigadier General Quirino Alonso, Colonel Sir, Colonel Henry Valeroso, Sir, Colonel Ernesto Pascual, Chief of Staff, APESCOM, Sir, Colonel Vincent Bahia, Commander Inspector General, Sir, Colonel Raimundo M. Lomboy, Group Commander ARG, Sir, Colonel Aniceto D. Vicente, Group Commander TSRG, Sir, Captain Roberto Rubia, Assistant Chief of Staff for Operation G3, Sir, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Savalio, Deputy Group Commander TSRG, Sir, Lieutenant Fabian Marco Berzosa, AC of Staff for Education and Training, G8, Sir, Lieutenant Noel Simangan, Deputy Group Commander ARG, Sir, Lieutenant Jose B. Mates, Assistant Chief of Staff for CMO G7, Sir, Lieutenant Virgilio Magaway, Assistant Chief of Staff for Personnel G1, Sir, Lieutenant Jose Portillo, Group Commander ARMC, Sir, Lieutenant Colonel Melencio Castillo, Group Commander ATG, Sir, Lieutenant Bernardo Perez, Acting Commander Adjutant, Sir, Lieutenant Commander Jose Lucero, Assistant Chief of Staff for Logistics G4, Sir,